Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Forza Horizon 2 with another rally car build. My vehicle today is the Ferrari 288 GTO. People wanted to see me have a go with this one. I'm quite curious. I'd kind of slightly forgotten about this car, and I think this could go really quite quickly. I think this could be a really damn fast car. I did have one of these as an S1 class car for normal sort of online racing. I had one of these for a while. It was a very good car at that. And yeah, with a rally car build, I could see this go quite quickly. It was, after all, illegible to run in Group B. I don't know if it competed in very much. I don't really remember hearing much of it, so I assume it probably competed in a couple of tarmac races and didn't do a huge amount in them. But yeah, I am very interested to see how this vehicle will go. Now, the rules for the series. The car must be made four-wheel drive, which will make it slightly heavier. However, it is still only £2,700 after four-wheel drive, so it's going to be light. This car is going to be very light. We must have the Storm Island off-road tyres. They don't even put it up into S1 class. Fantastic. We will have PI to play around with in this vehicle. Not a huge amount, but we will have enough. The off-road gearbox for some nice sensible gear ratios for the rally course that we will be tackling, and the off-road suspension in the hope that we can survive the bumps and the jumps. It is still going to be a low car, let's face it. It's a Ferrari supercar. It's going to be, it's not, in fact I don't think it's quite as low as the F40. It's not far off though. It's going to be one of the lowest cars that we've had around the course. However, being Forza, we should probably survive it. Yeah, just about anyway. Now, the rest of the upgrades to make it up to S1 are up to me, so we'll be going straight for brakes and the anti-roll bars. The roll cage is, I'm probably going to want it. Probably going to want this roll cage. It does only add £75. It's a slightly older car. Admittedly, you know, it was designed to be a race car and so on. I still think we're going to want to go for the roll cage with the chassis reinforcement and so on. Now, weight reduction. Oh, we can easily go full weight reduction and still have more PI to. Oh, that's fantastic. £2,400, and we're not even halfway through S1 class. That's good. That's good. I'm liking the look of this car. Tyres. I'm assuming we're going to get some decent-sized tyres on this vehicle. Starts off 265s in the rear to begin with. Up to 355s? Not too bad. Not quite as big as the Aston. That dropped the PI. Huh? I know it adds a little bit of weight. I've never seen that drop the PI. I'll take it though, because I want all of the rear grip. Okay, we should be pretty good on rear tyres then, with 335s. What about the front? We're not going to go as big. 265s on the front. That does up the PI. Not quite as large as we saw on the Aston Martin either, but we are a very, very light car in comparison to that. I think we could have, a bit of a monster here. If, fingers crossed, it drives well. We will indeed go for the aero on this car. Are we going to have a... I was kind of expecting it to look a bit silly with a wing on. It does kind of. I expected it to look sillier though. Yeah, we'll go with that. We've got a surprising amount of PI to work with on this card. Now, I thought I saw an aspiration swap, and I don't know why. What engines can? I'm assuming, yeah, we can get the V12. We're not going to fit the V12 in. Actually, again, I'm amazed that doesn't put the PI up as much as I was expecting it to. We might actually get some decent power figures out of this car. Let's see, I did all of that stuff already. Okay, exhaust. Drop some more weight. Now, we're going to get a choice, I think, of big power upgrades. We can have camshafts, or the turbos, twin turbos, and for this one I think we're going to go with the twin turbos. While they do add some weight, it's not quite as much as they have done previously, and we get a lot more torque. We will go with them. It looks like we're going to be getting up to about the 500 horsepower mark, which is pretty good for a car this light. It does give me a small concern. You see, the PI system does tend to work itself out pretty even on the most part. Sure, you know, there are some cars that are better at classes and better at doing certain things, and I'm doing a very specialised thing here. However, generally, if we have a car with this kind of power to weight ratio of this light, decent tyres, and the PI, we're still going to get 500 plus horsepower in it, it suggests to me this may be on the harder side to drive. Everything I've seen, everything I've built so far in this, it looks all good to me. But yeah, I'm slightly pondering now. We will get that on there and get some more weight out of the car. I mean, we're looking at, it's not quite, actually no, it might be It's not quite RS200. Aha, we can... Okay, so wait, that's £3. Can we get a flywheel on? It's not quite RS200 weight, but I think it's got a lot more torque than the RS200, a lot more torque than the RS200, and only slightly less power. This should be quick, probably be scary, yeah, who knows? I am very curious to find out though. So, 500, near enough 520 horsepower, 480 foot-pounds of torque, and a mere 2,400 pounds. Okay, Ferrari, we will... oh, did I put the diff on? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Just got to make sure. Yeah, let's see what you have got. We will get out of these menus, and we will take the car around our usual test circuit, the Forest Brawl track, where I will have 5 laps to go as quickly as possible. Now, our current leader is the R34 Nissan Skyline, with a time of 57.6. This might have a shot of beating it. This might just do it. I certainly think the likes of the RS200 are definitely going to be a good target. A 58.4, that sits in 4th. I am kind of expecting this car to be pretty quick. It may be horribly difficult to drive. There is only one way we will find out. I also don't like the roll cage immediately. The roll cage is kind of annoying. It's kind of, yeah, right in the middle of the windscreen, but never mind. How do we do it? Rear end grip is what I'm looking for here. And there is not quite... Oh, that was a slight brown trouser moment by the trees. Never mind. We're alive. It's okay. Nothing terrible happened just yet. It was close, but it didn't. That was really close. Yeah, the back end is a little bit... hello, bounce. The back end is a little bit movable around these corners. That's a terrible explanation. Sorry, I was just busy worrying about getting everything wrong. It does slide. It does move about a bit more than I was expecting it from a car with this size tyres. And that final turn, we've got great traction, though. But yeah, aside from that, and that's only when you push it really hard, it does seem quite nicely balanced. We certainly don't have understeer in this car. Straight line speed, how are we do for straight line speed in the Ferrari? Yeah, it's 140. It's very quick at a straight line. It's good under brakes. Okay, turn 2. Holy crap, just seeing we're doing 103 down here. I think the Aston was doing 100 down that section. Now through here we felt good last time round. I actually carried too much speed through turn 2, and that kind of put me all out of position through this section. There goes that back end. It's just wanting to wiggle around, whereas the Aston Martin was so nice and planted. That is a huge bump that I don't normally experience in these cars. That's not fun. How quick are we through this second to last corner? It's quick, but again, I tipped it in with the same sort of vigour that I would with the Aston. And the back end wanted to let go. I may have clipped the bank on the inside ever so slightly with the GTO there. It's so close. If I can get a lap without the back end stepping out on me, we could see it's going to be a very fast lap time already. It's a 58.3, quicker than the RS200, quicker than the Aston Martin. It's only got the Volvo and the Skyline to beat. The question is, can I keep it together? Can I stop the oversteer from catching me out at an inopportune moment? Sorry, it's through here we need to be quicker. I know I was slow-ish last time around there. That was much better from the Ferrari. I may try putting it up into 5th. Has it worked? Yeah, and bank it down to 4th once we get across there. It's here we get a big air time that I don't like. Across there we are better this time. We've got it all under control. Second to last corner. Can we carry good speed? I daren't look at the speed. I daren't take my eyes off the road. It felt fast, though. Get it slowed down. It's really nice through this final corner. I really like it through there. Really turns nicely. This is quick. The Ferrari is absolutely flying this time out. It takes the jump. Lovely. Now let's get some speed. Come on. Come on, Ferrari. Can we go quicker? Oh, it has. The Ferrari goes quickest of them all. It's a 57.5. I thought it might be quick. It is bloody fast, this car. It's flat out through turn 2. Can we get any more speed from the GTO? Let's see. I don't know. That last lap was pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. I definitely prefer to just bang it up into 5th, settle the car on the landing. I changed down too soon. As we tip it in that corner. Yeah, I definitely much prefer having it settled. But that's that one bump there I don't like. I really don't like that bump in this car, and I don't know why. I've never really noticed a problem. Dear God, it is so fast. through that second to last corner. And it's one of the few cars that I've actually liked through the final turn. A lot of cars have had issues. This is absolutely lovely through the final turn. And across the big jump for one more lap. Can we go any faster in the GTO? I don't know. Oh no, we braked a tad too late. I pushed it too hard. Oh, bugger it. I braked just a fraction too late and hit the bump. And when we're in the air, oh, damn it, oh, no, we're running a little bit wide. Yeah, god damn it. I may have tried a little bit too hard on that one there. Yeah, the trick to the first corner here is you've got to brake just before the bump with this car. It depends on the car, of course, but of course different speeds and different brakings and so on. Definitely with this, it's got to be just before the bump. And I hit it as we were just leaving the bump, and that means the wheels were in the air when I got on the brakes, and then we landed and it locked up. So it was wide through turn one. Yeah, a little bit of a shame, but I don't know if I could have got much quicker than that 57.5. Come across the jump for one last time. So even on this lap that I fluffed up at turn 1 and then again at turn 2 or 3-ish, as a 58.6 or 58.5-ish. Dear God, the GTO is quick. A 57.564 moves the Ferrari 1/10 of a second quicker than the R34 Skyline. We have a new leader. Oh, we lost our wing. At some point, the wing went missing. The Italians are back at the top of the table. They ruled it for quite a while in this series. They lost it to the charge of the Japanese cars. Now the Italians are back at the top. This GTO is an almighty fast car. It really is very, very quick. Admittedly, it isn't as easy to drive as the Vantage. The Vantage was a much easier car to drive consistently fast. This one, tiny bit more slidey, doesn't like the bumps as much, just a little bit more unstable in general. The Vantage was a really lovely, easy car to drive quickly. That thing was so consistent. This, not quite so much, but you would perhaps expect that from such a light little supercar when it comes to racing on the rally stage. Yep, we do indeed have a new leader in the Ferrari, the Italians, back on top of the table. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.